Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to a very, very special episode. Hope you guys can see me. Not quite sure if it's streaming yet or what. It took me a while to get this thing set up. Haven't really done this in a while from a phone, but hey, we're here. All right, and I'm inside my home at the moment. All right. In fact, if you guys can tell from the echo of a new home. So, all right, awesome. You know what? In fact, let me go check out. Look at my makeshift office at the moment. Okay. So let me just double check here to see. Oh, look at that! I can see myself. Look, let's get meta. Look at this. How about them apples? See me, seeing me, seeing me, seeing you. All right. So let's give you the tour of the house. All right, real quick, just so you guys can take a look. You know where we're at. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give you guys more videos in the future. I've been recording the move. I recorded a bunch of things. I recorded the whole process. Okay, and I'm gonna make a proper video. But today, as you guys already know, I gotta do my live stream, and so I am here doing my live stream. Now this is a special live stream. Look, we got special guest Gizmo the dog. What's up, Gizmo? How's it going, brother? Say hi to everybody. What's up? He's not so interested in the camera. But anywho's, so yeah, I decided. Hey, hi to everybody out there. I can't really see the chat too much, but I think I saw DJ North Star, Hanson, stuff like that. Love you guys. See, a lot of you guys are out there today. But anyways, today's live stream is going to be obviously shorter, and obviously about a completely different subject. You know, we're talking about, self-sustainability. We're going to be talking about, all kinds of different things. I'm going to give you a tour of the house. I'm going to give you, as we've been talking about many, many times, as you need to prepare for what's coming. We need to prepare for the future. You need to prepare with many things. And, in this case, this is an asset that we've acquired. Now, we haven't bought this house. We're just renting. But we're in the beginnings process of all that. Eventually we're going to get and buy a house, whether it's this one or another one down the line. It doesn't matter. But, buying a house, and depending on who you are, but buying a house is a asset that you might want to acquire. That might be a hard asset, an asset that you're going to be holding on to, for a very, very long time and never going to liquidate. Like I said, never liquidate because you're going to have it forever. That whole thing, you know what I mean? Because you plan on living in it forever. It's not just an investment vehicle and all these other things. So, let's I'm going to give you a proper tour of the house. All right. So I'm going to see if I can flip the camera around. All right. So I can show you guys with the better camera. Okay, so this is my front house yard. Okay, so I got, this is like a door. Okay, you come through here. This is like a major gate. I can fit a whole car in here. Okay, as you guys can see. Now, FYI, in case you guys have not noticed, or everything is beyond the mess. We just moved in here a few days ago, and had a bunch of people working on the house. Literally they left yesterday. Okay, so the whole thing is beyond messy, disgusting. There's still building materials, laid about, and all kinds of things. So I'm gonna give you just a quick tour of the house. So yeah, this is the fence. I don't have my keys on me. I didn't plan correctly. It took me a long time just to get this whole thing set up. But anyways, imagine that you're walking into the house after you come in through the gate. All right, and look at this. Before you guys even ask me, how much are you paying in rent? I think it's like around, in US dollars, like around 300. Under 300, all right? Between 250 to 300. All right, because remember, the exchange rate changes, all the time. That's one of the things about living abroad, and especially if you're using another currency. So like around, 250 to 300 a month. Again, fucking potatoes, nothing. So we got like a little bit of a garden situation here, we're gonna figure out what we're going to grow here. As you already know, Christian is the master grower. Oh yeah, you guys want to see the neighborhood. I'm going to show you guys more of the neighborhood in videos, as I do my walks and talks and do all that stuff. But look, we even got a tree out front. Here's a little bit quick look at the neighborhood. We got a Gothic church all the way in the background. You guys might not be able to see it. Hold on. You guys have no idea the maneuvers I'm doing here just to show you these things. But maybe all the way in the back there, in the middle. It was like a giant Gothic church. By the way, don't forget to smash those likes. Thank you so much. All right, that, so more people can check this out. Okay, so we got like a little thing here. If we want to get all awesome, we can put like a fountain and all this other shit. But we're not those kind of people. We got a little light. We love fountains. I mean, we are those kind of people, but I'm just saying we don't have that kind of income. You know what I mean? To be putting a fountain up in this bitch. But if you wanted, you could. And so we got this thing here. Also, we got a connector. As you guys can see, we're not going to go through that connector, but that connects all the way to the backyard, which we're going to go check out towards the end. There's a coup d'etat. Okay? And coup d'etat? What? I don't know. Never mind. Wrong. But anyways, but that's the passage all the way to the end. Okay, so I love this because obviously it can help you get from point A to point B really easy. But for the dog, I mean, this is awesome because the dog has a huge backyard and then a huge front yard. And when he's lucky, when he's being a good boy, we let him inside the house for a little bit, especially when the house is already disgusting and messy, which you're about to see right now. Good morning, Pedro. Good morning, DJ. Good morning, everybody out there. I don't know, I can't see anybody else, but right now, we're just keeping the bikes here. We're just keeping a few things here. But again, look how spacious this is. This is just a opening room. Gizmo! So, I'm going to get me a big desk. In fact, I'm working on that at the moment. So, here, I'm going to see if I can get me like a huge, big desk, okay? So that I can have a proper office. But last night when I was doing the live stream, when I was doing the podcast, the Boomer and the Zoomer, don't forget to check it out every Tuesday and Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Central. A little, sorry, I couldn't help myself. But yeah, you can, see, look, I'm there filming me. Look at that. How crazy is that? All right. So, okay. But anyways, so I'm going to set up some sort of office here, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a big desk, okay? Probably that stretches out this way and this way, something like that. Gonna set this whole thing up, and then all this is gonna be gone. This is just junk, stuff that we gotta move around, get rid of, whatever. Damn, did I dirty? I think I dirtied the. Okay, hold on. By the way, we're gonna do questions and answer session. We're gonna do a question and answer session when I'm done here. Okay, so get your questions and answers ready. I'm not gonna see anything now. Once I'm done with the tour, I'm gonna sit down there, okay, and we're gonna talk about it, okay? But anyways, look at all this room. Imagine, okay, yeah, I made it too big, sorry. Okay, so imagine that those bikes aren't there. Imagine all this junk isn't there. I'm gonna have all of this room to work in, to make videos. I'm probably gonna get a green screen. You already know. I'm doing tons of stuff for this channel, tons of stuff for the travel channel, a brand new channel, and so many other things. So you already know, getting to work out here, okay? So look at all this room, okay? Now, I'm going to show you the bedrooms and the bathroom, okay? But please, again, everything's beyond the mess, all right? So let me just start with the messiest, I guess. Well, not really. They're all disgusting, but... Okay, so look at this bathroom. This is a pretty huge bathroom. Again, I know it might be a little hard. I'm showing you on my phone, okay? This is a 2-bedroom, by the way, all right? Hey guys, how's it going? See, by the way, so look, this is how I'm filming the whole thing, all right? So you guys can see. This is the bathroom. Oh. All right. Got a huge shower. Okay. Fits multiple people for parties or gatherings of any kind. And again, yeah, here we got the bathroom. That's it. We got one of those nice fancy toilets. Yeah. It's all right. It's a toilet, whatever. I like more water pressure. No comment. All right. Anyway, so and then we got this huge, disgusting bedroom. I'm sorry, it's just really messy. Why is it so dirty? What did I? Oh, I think I cracked the camera. Oh, I just noticed my camera's all cracked. I never used this thing. Oh well, it must have been one of the 7,000 times I cracked it. But anyways, look at this. We got a closet there. This goes to the outside. Here, I'll show you real quick in case you're wondering. Ta-da! Okay. I'm actually surprised at the video quality. Thought it was gonna be worse. But yeah, look at this huge bedroom. We got an AC, we got a fan, we got all the stuff there for the, we got everything. All this stuff is closed. Most of the stuff that we had is closed, as you guys already know. Most people, it's closed. So all this is just closed, just thrown about. Some of the things are empty. Some office supplies, so I'm just gonna put all that there. So all this is gonna be gone. We're gonna be doing that today at some point and tomorrow and all that stuff. So All right, and then so that's gonna be our bedroom. Okay, so we got one room, bedroom, bathroom, and then we got the other room. This is gonna be her studio, her art studio. So as you guys can see, here, I'll show you some more. Man, I can't believe I cracked my camera. That's fucking hilarious. Anyways, so look at that. Look, a little fun fact. That's Christian's, one of Christian's first paintings ever. I think she did this when she was like 15 years old. Cool, right? So you see, you know, she has a little setting up already, her little office. We got her easel. You know, we got Lambo hanging out over there in the shade. Okay, look at that painting over there. I'm gonna hang that somewhere up in here. All a bunch of art supplies and shit everywhere. Window, AC, another AC, another window to the backyard. We're gonna go to the backyard in a second. See, nice windows we got, you know, for flies. All right, we got the backyard back there. I think Christian, I don't know where she's at. I think she's, but look at this. Ta-da! Guys, welcome everybody to my home. Everybody hanging out with me today as I'm giving you guys a tour of my crib. And yeah, okay, we already saw that. Okay, and bam, this is gonna be the kitchen. Christian, hey, what's up?
Hi, good
Hey.
morning, everyone.
Morning. Hey, Gizmo. Hey. So this messy thing here is gonna be, well, this messy thing is Gizmo. Hey, buddy. Okay, so this whole thing is going to be the kitchen. All right, and I'm still working on it. All right, so over here I'm going to install stainless steel kitchen. So stainless steel like you see all the way over there. So here we're going to have a stainless steel table with a sink, you know, the double sinks. If anyone's ever been to a, here, let me turn some lights on. I thought it was on. Okay, so if anyone's ever been to a restaurant or anything like that, you guys already know the kind of sink I want here. So it's just going to be a stainless steel table with two deep sinks here, and then like another table. So it's going to be this huge thing. All right, I'm waiting for that to come in, and then yeah, you know, we're going to clean all that up, paint it, and all that stuff. Hey, is that you? We're meta as fuck today on today's episode. All right, and then what we're gonna have is then we're gonna move this a little bit over here to make sure that that table fits there, and it's gonna be a table made out of this material, okay? This stainless steel. And then here, I'm gonna have stainless steel all the way up through here as well, all the way, like a big table somewhere. It's gonna reach out to here, and then that table I'm gonna put up against this wall, have as an island or whatever. So again, imagine yourselves. In fact, hold on, let me see if I can flip it around here. Wait, hold on. There we go. Okay. So as you guys can see, you know, huge kitchen. Okay. I know this camera looks different on this camera here, but hold on. There we go. Okay. So let's say hi. Hold on. We need a better light. But as you guys can see, yeah, I don't think this it's a good angle. I gotta flip it back around. This is a better camera angle. Okay, so yeah, it's huge. The kitchen is huge. Okay, look how big it is. Okay, remember we're gonna have a table up in here. Okay, it's gonna be all stainless steel up in here with two big sinks right there in the middle, and then stainless steel up against that. And so, you know, I'm gonna be doing here. Let me talk to you guys for a second. So if you guys aren't aware, remember I told you guys that I'm going to be doing a kind of like a cooking show type of thing, you know what I mean? I'm going to have a brand new channel. I'm going to be doing live cooking sessions, okay? I got better, fancier camera equipment inside, so I'm going to set all that up. I got a brand new microphone and all this stuff. So I'm going to have a brand new channel that's going to be talking about, you know, growing stuff outside. It's, you know, about self-sustainability, how to survive and thrive during these times. You know, and then, you know, just making all kinds of stuff. Remember, I used to be a chef, so I might as well start using all that knowledge and helping you guys with it, and helping all of us, you know what I mean, to like help, you know, how to cook, how to preserve, how to, you know, just do a million things, you know, how to survive, because, you know, food might not be so plentiful, and we might have to go back to times where we have to make it happen. You know, it's like, you know, we just got a few pieces of food, cuts of meat, you know, maybe not desirable to eat, and we got to figure out how to make it happen. And then just, you know, just make it, you know, just make all kinds of things. So with that being said, it's going to be an awesome channel. I'm going to have, you know, regular videos on that channel, just the cooking channel stuff, you know what I mean? I'm also going to be doing live cooking. I'm going to be doing a lot of cool stuff, and that's going to be coming early September. Gizmo, careful, I'm going to step on you, bro. So, all right, so let's get back to a little bit more of the tour. We still got more tour left, all right? So, yeah, this is all a mess, all right? Look at this guy standing in the middle. Bro, I'm going to run you over. All right, let's go. Oh, we'll play later. All right, and here's the backyard. Ta-da! Look at this. I know, it's probably hard to see. Let me know if you guys can see. I cannot see anything. So, it's very bright outside. But yeah, so we had to get a water heater as well. Look at this. Okay, that's that tunnel where Gizmo goes through. So, look at this huge backyard. So, over there, that's an orange tree. That's a tamarind tree. That's another orange tree. We got sour orange. We got regular orange. We got tamarind. I think they're both sour orange. Whatever. Orange. Citrus. All right. And then we got this whole thing. This is chaya. You know, also something, this is like a fly on the chaya, as you guys can see. Yeah, I can't touch this because this is like poison ivy. But when processed, this is something that's super duper healthy. You know, super amazing and great for the body. So we're not getting rid of it. We just got to figure out how to tame this beast, because as you guys can see, this thing is like all entangled. You see that? That's the, hold on. See that right there? So it's like all entangled, and we got to like either cut that, fix it, whatever. We got to, but there's chaya everywhere. But this is really good. This is like super Yucatecan. So this will get amazing. We're going to be growing a bunch of other stuff out here. So see, we got to fix all this. You know, this is all horrible. So we got to like re-dirt this stuff with really good dirt. Okay, in order to grow, you know, that's, you know, the main important thing here. So this is all work, you know, with tons of work. But we hope that by spring, right? ¿Tú crees que para primavera? Yeah, so by spring we should have something. So that's like, you know, that's only a few months away. I mean, 6 months away, right? I guess. Well, not that, you know, I think time flies when you're having fun. So, like I said, you know, out here we got plenty of shade. See, look over there. There's Christian. Hey. And see, look, we got plenty of room to have the pool there. And, you know, our pool from the other videos from the other house. And again, all this is plenty of room. Plenty of shade. You know, we can have a table here for guests. You know, have parties, the whole fucking thing. You know, or just a party between, you know, us three. But whatever. And then here we go. We got, you know, the rest of the backyard. We got the gas tank. All right. Everybody needs a gas tank. All right. We got this thing called a batea. Okay. And this is what, since we don't have a sink indoors. Remember, I don't have a sink in the kitchen or anything like that. This is what used to be the washing machine. But since we're in modern times and I'm American, you know, I got myself an actually washing machine, all right? Which, by the way, you know, 90% of all Mexicans use a washing machine, all right? But, or some sort of a washing machine. So I got a nice fancy Whirlpool, you know, I had to get one because, again, otherwise we'd be washing it here. But that's what we're using now to wash our dishes, okay? Wash our clothes, keep our clothes there, what have you. And, yeah. Oh, thank you, SBK Lifestyle. What's up, brother? Hey, man, we definitely got to have you over for a barbecue. I'm getting the... Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. But yeah, we're getting a barbecue out here. That's for sure. Because I've already talked to him. SBK moved out here recently. Please check out his channel. He also just moved out here very recently. And, you know, he's from the U.S. and he has like a fitness channel. He moved out here. So he's also filming his process and his adventure and all that stuff. So, you know, please check him out. Look, we got a machete. All right. Which is, you know, we just got that shit sharpened for 50 pesos yesterday. All right. We bought it brand new. And, again, buying it brand new, I think it was like 75 pesos. And to sharpen it was 50 pesos, and it's very sharp. So we're keeping it. In fact, let me show you because I got to be careful here. I don't want to drop my phone. But this right here is the water tank. We got two water tanks. We got one here and one on the roof. But just to show you, hold on. Well, here, hold the phone. Here. Yeah. No, the other way. Okay. You got it? And see, look. So there's the water tank, so you guys can see. All right, you're making me nervous keeping the phone over the water. So, and then yeah, so we got the water from the outside, you know, and then we got a water filter, all right, to filter the water. We got another water tank on the roof. And then, you know, this is like the water system here. So in here, I don't got to keep refilling the water tank. In fact, it's like I have like an automatic pump. This is, again, like a fancier, nicer house. And it's just now, it's more like a regular home, you know what I mean? Where you just have water all the time. So, and then, yeah, that's it. So this is our area. So in the future, you know, once we got to wash this probably today or tomorrow. And then once we got the kitchen inside, see? The kitchen's right there. There's Gizmo. You're causing trouble. But anyways, that's the kitchen. So once we finish the kitchen, then all of a sudden we're not going to use this as the sink anymore, you know. But this is a sink. The reason we have this is because we can have a sink to tend to the garden. Okay, and so that way we have something so that when she can, you know, when she's working out here, we're both working out here, we can, bam, you know what I mean? Use this to wash our hands. And then also, since, you know, she paints, you know what I mean? She has, you know, tons of paint and material and, you know, just stuff, you know what I mean, that she has to wash. And we're not going to put that in the kitchen sink, all right? Because this is, you know, again, only for cooking. And that's what we got this whole thing out here, you know what I mean? So that way she can, you know, bring all her paint, all her brushes, all whatever, and, you know, paint. And we got a drainage system set up. So that way, it goes. Yeah, sí, ya la apliqué, yeah. And so, you know, and so now, like I said, we turned the old school washing machine into like a paint washing station and a garden washing station with, again, its own drainage, because we don't want that thing draining into the garden, because then, you know, we're going to paint the garden you see. That's white paint. That's why it looks weird. You know, I don't want to, I'm going to keep my mouth shut as to why it got like that, but hey, let's just got fired, all right? And we got some new, we had some new people come in. But anyways, and yeah, that's a situation with this. And so I had the guys set all this up, you know what I mean? I literally put all this here, put this here, put the pipes, you know, put, you know, all this new setup. I put all this plumbing, okay? And by the way, extremely cheap, you know, $50 to $100, okay? Like, I mean, seriously, all right? So it wasn't like I was spending a lot of money on this stuff, all right? It's just, as you know, these things start to accumulate as you know, when you're moving and especially when you come into a brand new home and there's a lot of work to be done. But we've already done most of the work, and yeah, you know what I mean? It's amazing. It's like I said, I've already been filming for a while. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can flip this guy around real quick. But yeah, like I said, I've already been filming for a while, and there we go. Hey, what's up? So yeah, I've already been filming for a while, so I got more videos coming up for this channel, for the next channel, you know, the travel channel, and so on and so forth. And like I said, I'm starting a third channel, which I've been talking about for a while now, the cooking stuff and all that. And so yeah, you know what I mean? It's going to be awesome and interesting. So yeah, I mean, right now, I'm going to just give you one last little look around. All right, look at this. And by the way, here, let me shut up for 1 second. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Like little birds and animal noises and stuff. So out here, it's a lot. Look at this huge palm tree up there. I think that thing has dates. That might be like a palm tree from the Arabs or something. Don't quote me. But yeah. But anyways, but what I was gonna say is that what was I gonna say? I forgot. But yeah, out here you're more, you know. So out here it's way less. It's a lot less. Traffic outside, is a lot less like people noise outside. It's a very, very quiet neighborhood. It's a very, very relaxed and chill neighborhood. It's not in a cul-de-sac type of thing, but it's on a street where, again, that doesn't allow for much traffic, so that's very, very good. And we're not in El Centro anymore. I mean, I'm not that far from El Centro. I'm like a 10-minute bike ride from El Centro, so I'm still there. But I'm like right on the outskirts of El Centro. It's a huge difference, you know. Out here, you know, they're not really, you know, following through on so many things, so many protocols like they are in the other, in El Centro, you know, when it comes to like the whole quarantine situation that, you know, we're experiencing out here in 2020, you know, the closer to El Centro they are, I mean, the people are, the closer to El Centro things are, the more restrictive and the more laws and the more cops and the more everything. But here, I mean, you know, I think I've seen one cop in like a week, you know what I mean? And that's a big difference, all right? As opposed to where I used to live, where I see cops all the time because I live right in Centro, I live by a police station, so many things. Oh, thank you, C. Marquez. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Hell yeah. Like I said, I'm just walking around a little bit more, but I'm gonna sit next to the computer so I can start answering some of your questions, because I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions, a lot of things you guys want to hear. I mean, you guys want me to answer, talk about, and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm more like in the suburbs now. But again, it's not really, I mean, I'm still in the city. It's not really like I said, El Centro is like 10 minutes away. So Hugo in the house. What's up, Hugo? Christian says hi too, by the way. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's no, it cracked. You know what I mean? It cracked one of the times that I dropped it. I know. Whatever. It's okay. It's no big deal. But yeah, I need a new phone, obviously, but we'll get that soon. You know, hopefully if I get enough super chats, I'll get a new phone, right? I need like 1,000 more of those, but sorry. Sound effect here, right? Bruh. Anyways, so look, Gizmo has a little hole so he can peek out, you know? Like, I mean, he already has a whole fence there, but, you know, sometimes the dog wants to stick his whole head out there, right? Gizmo! And so yeah, the dog is loving it here too. You know what I mean? We're all loving it. It's amazing, you know, and they can't wait to really clean it up and start fixing it up and making it nice, because you know, yeah, it's already feels amazing in here. Imagine once we get the whole place set up. So let me see. Oh, we still got some battery. Okay, all right. I thought, yeah, this is a pretty good. So yeah, we got a brand new fridge. Brand new stove, brand new everything. All right, let me go. I know, I just keep wanting to show you. Look, this is our fridge. Everybody wants to see everybody's fridge, right? There you go. Enjoy. Let me get some water. Actually, I'm thirsty. So. Oh, look at that. We got it. Look at that. So this is look. This is a place that you can order food from, and like every day they'll give you something different. ¿Cuánto costaría? Okay, look. One order is 67 pesos. So basically, you pay 67 pesos a day, and you get, look at all these foods here, you know, like beans and pork and, you know, anyways, you get to choose. But you guys can look. Cool, right?
Sí, es muy común en las colonias.
Yeah, back in Miami, we used to call these cantinas. I know, a cantina is a bar here. You know what I mean? But like back home, eso se llamaba, that used to be called cantinas. You know, that's like a cantina, yeah, where it's like a place where you pay, you know, again, like a small minimal fee, and it's like home cooking. And every day you get someone's home cooking. So that's what that is basically. So. Hot. All right, I'm gonna go sit by the computer. I'm gonna go look at some chats. All right, see, look at this. Let's see how meta we can get here. What's up, Gizmo? Look at that. Look at this guy. Look at this. Gizmo, say something for the camera. All right, okay. So, all right, let me see. I think we can do this. I'm not sure if you guys can see me there. Let me see. Okay. But yeah, let's answer some questions, guys. If you guys have any questions. Oh, Lambo. Lambo's in here. Let me show him Lambo. Hold on. I'm gonna show because Hugo, for anyone out there that does not know, Hugo is the one that named Lambo. So the reason Lambo's name is Lambo is because of Hugo. He named him Lambo. And look, he there with the horse head from the piñata. All right, for my birthday last year. Okay, we got his communist hat. All right. There's Lambo, guys. All right, he's in the art studio. Okay. But yeah, okay. Let's get back to answering some questions, or let's get back to doing that. I'm hot and sweaty. Okay. So, all right, okay. Yeah, so this is awesome. I mean, I'm like very happy here. It's it's super awesome. It's a nice big house. The price is right. Again, you know what I mean? Like, we have more work and more expenses, obviously, now because of having a house, as most of you guys know that have a house. But totally worth it because, again, we're out here in Mexico. Costs, are extremely reduced, by a lot. All right. So hold on. I got to figure. Hold on. This might not be the best camera angle. Let me see what I can do here. See if I can get something set up. Does that work? I think that works. I won't crack my camera again. But anyways, yeah. I mean, so I got I wish I could show you my phone, but I wish I could show you the setup I have here. So, but yeah, like I said, what I pay here a month is like around $250 to $300 US a month. It all really just depends on on the exchange rate on the dollar and all this stuff, okay, at the moment. But it's like around that, okay? So it's around, $250 to $300, okay, a month. And yeah, I mean, again, you saw the house. You've already seen the conditions the house is in. It's extremely safe, okay? I have many deadbolts. I'm gonna see if I can get some cameras as well because, as it's a little different for me. But again, all these things are crazy affordable, crazy cheap. It's not like in the US where it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna set up some cameras and it's like, you already know it's gonna be expensive. Or it's like, oh, I gotta do some work on the door. You already know it's gonna be expensive. No. Out here, like I said, I had, okay, the last guy, the guy that I hired, the guy that works for me now, which is an amazing handyman, he basically did all the locks, fixed the water situation, plumbing. He did like so many jobs. He was here I want to say 10 hours with 2 employees, and the guy only charged me $100. Okay, the first time around, he did a little less work with only 1 employee, and he only charged me $50. Now, you don't have to, but I give the guy a little bit more just because he did such an amazing job, and I want to make sure that we're on the same kind of boat or whatever. You know what I mean? That he's happy, I'm happy, the whole thing. But at the end of the day, when you're paying a handyman like around $50, or $100 to do the same thing a contractor would do back in the US for like $1,000, I mean, Jesus, I don't even know what to say. You know what I mean? Because everything that guy did in any other place. By the way, I apologize for the sound and the echo because I'm in the room. Let me know if you guys can hear me. If if you guys have any troubles with anything here. But yeah, at the end of the day, you can't compare. Labor is very, very cheap. Materials are very, very cheap. A lot of the things that we had to hire him for was things that we couldn't do ourselves. But Christian's pretty handy. I'm pretty handy. Basically, outside of installing the kitchen once it gets here next week, we're going to be doing a lot of the other stuff. We're going to be doing a lot of the stuff. I'm going to see if I can start doing some cooking videos and start doing the stuff on the cooking channel before I even have the kitchen completely set up. We're going to see how I do that. But like I said, I plan on doing all that by September. Early September, I plan on already having the cooking channel and going full speed on that. But regardless, I was thinking about even doing some early videos without the kitchen, some struggle meals, some struggle situations, just to, again, a lot of the things that I want to do is help people survive and help people, just make things happen with as little as possible. The reason I wanted this bigger kitchen with a bigger situation, it was only to, allow me to film everything easier with ease and cook everything with easier, make everything easier for the filming process, okay? Because the thing is that the other kitchen was tiny and serviceable in the other house, but the reality is that, in order for me to film there, it was very, very difficult, and for me to really show you guys what's up. But I mean, I want to also keep it in that sense where I get to show you guys a lot of, how to make things happen with whatever you got. You don't have to have a big fancy kitchen or a big fancy anything. And it's the same thing, the reason, I've been filming everything about my life and my trip out here and everything about that was because, I know there's a lot of people out there that have very, very limited resources, and they are very curious as to how to, move out here, live out here, be out here. And that's why, that's why I filmed a lot of that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, so I can show you guys. And I know it's helped a lot of you guys, you know what I mean? Showing you guys my struggles and everything that I had to go through coming here. So, that's why I'm also filming everything about the house. I'm giving you a live stream today. Yeah, sorry if it's very loud. Hold on, let me close the door for a second. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, anyways. So yeah, and so, that's why I'm showing you guys the house. I'm showing you guys the process of moving here. Today I said, you know what, for the live stream, I want to do a live video. Oh, wow, thank you so much. Wow, brother. Jimmy Drigal. It's like, para lonche, tú y tu vieja y hasta el perro. I appreciate all the info. Oh my God, thank you so much, brother. Muchas gracias. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we can definitely, on those $50, we can eat for like a week, bro, for sure. We, definitely gonna get Gizmo another toy. Oh yeah, Gizmo's an amazing watchdog. Yeah, he is very hyperactive, like me. Seriously, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. That's like literally, I know it sounds crazy, but that's like food for a week for the three of us. But yeah, well, so what was I going to say? So yeah, like at the end of the day, Gizmo's an amazing watchdog. Yes, he is super beyond awesome. He's very sweet, very awesome, but man, he gets mean when he has to, and you should see him, okay? You should see him when he chases cats or chases, undesirables, all right? He's a really good dog, all right? He's the best security guard I can have for Christian and for the house, that's for sure. And for me, for all of us, But anyways, I forgot what I was saying. See, this guy, you distracted me with that huge super chat, brother. Thank you so much. But yeah, so David is asking me, what is the cost of housing for a comparable home? Thinking about it central, but it is expensive. So yeah, like I said, I am paying like around $250 to $300 a month here. Okay, and plus expenses, plus like utilities. Like electricity, water, internet, things like that. But for example, internet. Here is my internet box right here, okay? I got this installed not too long ago. My internet is 125 megabits, okay? Or some shit like that. So I got, look at this, okay? I'm literally Wi-Fiing. If you see this setup here, this is a bad setup to have a smooth stream, but yet look at the smoothness of the stream. So you can tell right there. My download speed is 125. My upload speed is like 10 to 15 to whatever. But it's the upload speed is phenomenal. Okay, and for me, because I upload a lot. Okay, so I'm trying to hook up the power here. Anyways, but yeah. So with that being said, what I pay for internet a month is around $25 to $30 a month. Okay, for internet only. Just the internet. So again, $30 for incredible lightning fast internet. My phone bill is $15 a month. My power bill, I still haven't gotten it yet, but it could be anywhere from $50 to $100 a month. The power is expensive here. Okay, and that is something that, even the president and other people are working on, but we're not going to talk about that here or now. But the point is still that the electricity a month is like around 50 to 100. It all depends on how much you use. We don't use that much, but I know in a house it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Oh, is the stream still coming through? Look. See, look, as soon as I spoke about the internet, the thing froze. Let me see. Look at this. I'm frozen. I'm frozen in time. But anyways, yeah. So I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I was going down the bills. The water bill, it seems like it's going to be around $25 every 2 months. So again, if you add all the expenses, let me see. I think I gotta. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's back. Okay, we're back. Sorry. This is, my God. Look at this setup. So look, I'm laying my phone on this, in between this thing here, and I gotta have this very heavy extension cord thing hooked up. Let me see if I can put it on this side. Maybe better here. Okay, hold on. Okay. By the way, shout out to again, shout out to everybody out there with all the super chats. Okay, wait, I gotta flip around the phone. This is not good. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Is that better? I think this is better. Okay. Is it? Oh my God. Jesus, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. Technical difficulties. I need like the technical difficulty song. Okay, I think that's better. But anyways, so the expenses are very, very low. I'm gonna see if I can get something here to prop this up a little bit. Maybe this. Okay, but anyways, yeah, so expenses are extremely low out here, okay, in comparison to like pretty much everywhere else, you know? So, yeah, that's like a major component, you know what I mean, to a lot of the things out here. You know, the cost of living is so minimal, so that you can have super fast internet, okay? You can have a 2-bedroom home, okay? You can pay for electricity in that home, not struggle, pay for water, phone bills, okay? You know, and all these other bills, the food. So food, honestly, food are like, I would say, when I go to the grocery store, I spend somewhere a week, okay? I would say somewhere between 1,200 pesos, 1,500 to 2,000. 2,000 is in the very high end. In fact, I just went to the grocery store and I had to buy so many things, like, you know, big bottles of liquid detergent, you know, a lot of expensive items, and it was only 2,000 pesos, 2,200 pesos. So, you know, I would say average 1,500 pesos. Which comes out to, again, like 50 to 75 bucks, more like 68 bucks a week. So 68, let's say 70 bucks, okay? 70, 75 bucks a week on the high end, okay? Times 4. So again, it's 300 bucks for food for 3 people, okay? This is me, her, and the dog. I count as 2, all right, because I eat a lot. But anyways, she eats a lot too, for her size. I know she's watching. But anyways, but yeah, she was just. But the point is extremely cheap, okay, and it's quality food. I mean, honestly, you know, it's high end quality, and I mean high end meaning that it's organic, okay. In the U.S., if you want to buy all organic, it's going to be very expensive. The one plus about living in a place like Mexico, especially in this area, but you know, Mexico, everything is already organic. You know what I mean? You got to go out of your way to find GMO processed, you know, chemically induced food. It still exists. It's out here. They usually sell it at Walmart, and it says labeled. It's labeled, you know, comes from the USA. So anything that comes from the USA, you know, you already know that that's just GMO to death. But anything that is you know, from Mexico. So what I tend to do is when I'm shopping, I make sure to look for products that are made in Mexico, grown in Mexico. Okay, when you look at things that are made in, you know, here, you see the ingredient list is like 4 or 5 things. The same, like Frosted Flakes. You know, you buy a box of Frosted Flakes, and yeah, the number 1 ingredient is sugar. Okay, but it's like 4 other ingredients. That's it. When you buy a box of Frosted Flakes in the U.S., I mean, you know, it's 700,000 ingredients, and you don't recognize any of them. And that's the truth. So it's just so many things like that. Even the unhealthy food here is you know, better for you than back home. So again, even Mexican Coke, you know what I mean? They use sugar as opposed to corn syrup and so many products. But let's just stick to the healthy food. Again, if you go to the market, like for example, Kristen's about to go to the market, which is like a few blocks away, and she's gonna get fresh veggies, you know, fresh products, you know, she's gonna be able to buy all kinds of things. Like if she's buying a broom, she's helping the community and buying it from some local guy, you know what I mean, that probably made the broom himself. And it's only gonna cost like 20 pesos or 40 pesos or whatever it's gonna cost. It's still extremely cheap. And that goes for everything. So, you know, living in a house in the U.S. is a very expensive thing, and we are renting right now. Our, you know, main goal is to eventually own a home, but you know, we gotta, you know, we are not like some expats that come out here. There's a lot of expats that come out here and they have a few more. They have a few more resources. They got a retirement, they got pension, they got a very high paying job, etc., etc. So they can come out here and they can very easily buy a home like this. So for example, people might be asking, how much is this home? How much does this home cost? All right, and you know what? Do you guys want to take an estimate? You know what? Let's do some voting, okay? I'm gonna see what I gotta take a bathroom break for 1 second. I'm gonna play some background music because I gotta take a piss, man. Sorry, guys. I know. I'm terrible. But in the meantime, while I go do that, I'm gonna let you guys take a guess as to what you guys think this house would cost, okay? Now, I don't know the exact cost of the house, but I do know plenty of homes in this price range. And so I know what this house costs, you know what I mean? It could change, you know what I mean, by the time that they actually sell it. But yeah, I know the cost, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds to figure that out. And I'll be right, hold on, I'll be back. I gotta do a few things here. Blump, blump, blump. 1 second, guys. Unos segundos, por favor. ¿Hay alguna pregunta que tú piensas que yo debo responder? ¿Me la puedes dar? No sé. ¿Me estás preguntando o me estás preguntando? Okay, I'm back, guys. Thank you for your patience. Whew. I had to drain that lizard, as they say. So, yeah, guys. What was the next thing I was going to say? So, another thing that you guys might be asking me about Mexico that you guys always ask me is about toilet paper. Okay, I want to since I got so many people watching and you guys are, we're talking about homes, we're talking about living in Mexico, we're talking about that subject. Don't flush toilet paper down the toilet. The pipes here are smaller, okay? Yeah, smaller than the ones in the home. By the way, Sylvia and anyone else that just joined the chat and just joined the live stream and you guys want to see a tour of the home, just go all the way to the beginning, okay? You guys have the ability to DVR this, okay? So you just, scroll to the beginning of the video and you can start seeing the tour, or you can wait until the live stream is over, and then after the live stream is over, this is going to get published to the channel and you'll be able to see the whole tour. I already gave the tour to the house, so yeah, we're just in the question and answer session at the moment. But anyways, when it comes to things like the water, there's a few things that we want to talk about real quick. So the plumbing situation, we got to make sure. Oh, look at that, Bella hit it. Bella and DJ, but actually Bella says 50K, and yes, that is actually closer to the price range. Okay, water pressure. I just want to remember the next subject, so I don't forget. So yes, it's around 50K. So you win the prize. Woo! Hold on, let me see if I can get some sound effects real quick. But actually, DJ said 65K. So honestly, with the things that are happening, in the market, just so many other variables. Originally, this house would be in the 50K range, but I would probably put it in the 65K range. Again, dirt cheap. Okay, so. All right, for those out there that guessed it, all right, for DJ and Bella. All right, so back to what we were talking about, to the water and the water pressure and stuff like that. So first of all, don't flush any paper or toilet paper down the toilet. Everyone that's from the US is always like, oh, I can't get used to that. I don't know if I can. Listen, you get used to that shit in about a week, okay? And then about a month, you forget about it. 2 months, that's the way to do it. That's it. So yeah, that's basically it. All you really got to do is just, have a waste basket in your bathroom, and then, just make sure to fucking empty it out if it gets a little bit too fucking nasty. That's it. It's really simple. All right. So that's the one thing. Now, if you are an American or an expat, or you come from, wherever you come from, but you have a lot more resources, a lot more money, and you are probably building your own home, then you can actually build your home with proper American size pipes and fittings so that you can flush whatever the fuck you want down the toilet, okay? Like you do in the US, okay? So you can do that. I'm just letting you know that how things are here. Also, most people have septic tanks or something like that. So again, you can outfit your house to however you want. So, you don't got to worry about, it impacting the street or the piping and the whatever. It's just, the thing about flushing paper down the toilet is only going to impact you and your home and your pocket. So that's why you got to be careful, okay? So that is, not 750,000 pesos. Yeah, I don't know how much that is. But it's around 50 to, I think it's over $1 million pesos actually. But anyways, it's around 50 to 65,000 US dollars, okay? That's what this house would be worth, all right? 50 to 65 US thousand dollars. Yeah, that. Okay, so, but back to the toilet. And okay, so that's the toilet situation, all right? That's enough talking shit, okay? Now we're gonna get back. By the way, that toilet situation and the water situation with the pipes, that's like 80 to 85 to 90% of the world, okay? Outside of a few very first world countries, and even then, okay? But that is the situation everywhere outside of the US, okay? And I think Canada and things like that. But yeah, bidets are also very awesome. I don't have a bidet, but that might be a good idea, especially during the zombie apocalypse. You might want to invest in a bidet instead of so much toilet paper. In fact, toilet paper is not supposed to be good for you. Everyone always uses a bidet. Okay, enough. Let's stick to the house. So another thing, so there's a lot of positives, okay? There's many positives to living in Mexico and living in this area and living in a home. And, we've talked about all that. But there's a few things that could be maybe negative, but not really. So one of the things to me that's a little is the water pressure. I'm used to having like really strong American water pressure. Out here, it's a little lacking, okay? The water pressure is lacking. Again, you can outfit your home however you want. So if you want better water pressure, you can, pay for that and build it in your home, and you can have American water pressure or first world country water pressure. But what they do here is that you saw the water station, the water thing outside. I have another one on the roof. So they both get filled up, okay? But what happens is the one on the roof, that's where the water comes down from. That's where all the water that, when I open any faucet, when I flush the toilet, when I use the shower, the water that I get comes from the tank on the roof. And why is that? Well, that is how water pressure is created here. Because since it's just, since it comes all the way from the top, when you turn it on, it goes through the pipes, but it comes from the top all the way to the bottom. So that's what creates the water pressure. Now, there's plenty of people that love that kind of water pressure. In the US, in fact, there are people that literally buy certain shower heads that feel like, the water is very soft and very trickly. That's how it feels, like rain. You know what I mean? It feels like, those shower heads, it's like very, soft and relaxed. And so for some people that's great, for me not so much. Now, the water pressure is a little more than that kind of shower head, but it's like that. It's in that range, okay? So yeah, the water pressure comes from gravity, basically. Oh, so David is asking me, how are the water tanks filled? Yeah, sorry. You hear that outside? Oh, okay. There's a guy with a cow, with a bullhorn, with a cow, and he's selling dairy products. ¿Quiere comprar algo? Okay, one of that. I don't know. Yeah, Christian wants to go get something from the cow guy. You guys, you know what? Let's check it out. Let's go see what he's doing. Might as well. Whoa. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go see what they have, okay? And go. Oh, Gizmo. Oh, yeah, we gotta go. Tú te vas hasta la fuera. Okay. Careful, because I gotta stay here with the dog for a minute. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'll film from here. All right, perfect. So look, this guy. Let me see. See, he sells all kinds of dairy products.
Oaxaca, oficina, hebra,
Me den chorizo igual.
panela,
Bueno, tenemos todavía Valladolid. Y pasa mucho, yo lo oigo. So. Pero compra queso. Yes.
chorizo rojo, botanero, habanero,
Look at all the stuff he has. Let me see.
fresco, doble crema.
¿Cuál quieres?
Lo que quiera, lo que tú
Sería aguacate. ¿El doble crema cómo es?
El doble crema es para comer con francés, con galleta, es suave.
Ah, es suave. Sería un Oaxaca y un doble crema.
Ya mismo, ya.
Chorizo verde, rojo,
No, solo el quesito.
¿Cuánto sería?
120.
Mismo, comida. Mira, comidita.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, muy bien.
Muchas gracias. So look, we got some cheese and ¿qué cosa es tu chorizo?
No, es queso doble crema.
Oh, okay, we got 2 cheeses, okay? Cheese and then double cream cheese. Not just regular cream cheese, but double cream cheese. All right, hold on, let me get the phone back. Muchas gracias, muy amable. Look at that. All right. All right. Get back, get back. All right. There we go. All right, let's get back to the show. So yeah, so I'm going to show you guys real quick because he's going to put his music on so you guys can hear it. Let me see. Let's see, look at all the stuff he sells there. And so when you live here, you have all kinds of... Hasta luego, muchas gracias. When you live out here, you have all kinds of vendors. So you hear him? It's awesome, I love it. And so when they play their music, how awesome is that, huh? Look at this guy. Ah, so hot. Okay. So when you live out here, that's what's really cool. You know, the fact that, you know, when they swing by, they all have a song. You know, the guy with the cow, obviously he sells dairy products. There's, you know, depending on the horn, you know, they sell like juice, they sell ice cream, they sell pastries, they sell all kinds of things, okay? And so, yeah, that's pretty awesome. And so that's like really good cheese, like really, really good cheese. It's from Oaxaca and stuff. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick. All right. Let me see. Let's get back to where we were here. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm just setting this back up here. Okay. But how cool was that, huh? So yeah, and then again, you know, we have within walking distance so many places. You know what I mean? I don't know what the square footage is. I honestly have no idea what the square footage on this house is. I don't know, or square meters either. I have no idea, no clue. So sorry about that, Sylvia. I apologize. I suck. I know, but yeah, you know, again, you know, the house tour, you know, was to show you guys, you know, the new home that I just moved into. I know I got a feeling that there's a lot of people watching me right now that are brand new viewers. Welcome everybody. Thank you for all the thumbs ups. Thank you for everything, the sharing. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. This was a lot of fun. I honestly thought it was just gonna be like a whatever stream and yeah, you know what I mean? It was gonna, yeah, look how hot and sweaty it is. But regardless, I really appreciate all you guys and all you guys hanging out here and checking out with us, you know, checking out the house with us and talking about all this stuff because, you know, originally I just wanted to do a quick live stream, show you guys the house, tell you, you know, show you my situation, you know, that's why I really couldn't do a regular live stream and then just answer some questions. But, you know, this is turning into a little bit more of a fun, interactive thing. Look, you hear another guy? That's another guy with a bell. I don't know what that guy's selling. I'm not going to go out there again, okay? You guys can kind of figure that out, okay? But yeah, that guy's probably selling ice cream or selling some juice. You hear? Yeah, that guy's ice cream. Okay. So, yesterday, when we got our machete sharpened, you remember the machete that I showed you guys in the back? When we got that sharpened, there was a guy that, again, was driving through saying, hey, knife sharpener, blah, 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 or playing a whistle or something like that. And bam, you know what I mean? We got it sharpened for 50 pesos. Oh, so those 2 cheeses, that's a lot of cheese. Homemade, fresh cheese. Those 2 things of cheese, 120 pesos. That was $5 to $6. Okay, $5 to $6 US for cheese for weeks. Okay, we got cheese there for over a week, maybe 2. Okay, so you can get an idea there. So hold on a second, one second. Woo! All right, sorry guys, it's like very hot out here today. So, all right, let me see if you guys have any questions, anything. All right. Yeah, no, not a flattering view of my neck, my turkey neck. It's like, is there any opportunity for someone from the U.S. to start a small business in Merida or an import-export business or any business? Yeah. There's tons of opportunity. Not just in Merida, but all over Mexico. But that's something that you have to look into because it depends on, what you want to do. Depends on, many factors as to how you can do it and what kind of visa you need or what kind of, residency or license. There's things like that you can do, okay? So, there's certain things you can do while on a tourist visa and some things that you can't do, some things that you need like at least some sort of residency or you need a special work visa or business visa, depending on your income, depending on your finances, depending on the business, depending on many things. So for example, like if you're on a tourist visa and you are renting a home like this and you want to bake some cookies and sell them to your neighbors, you can do that. If it gets big, no one's going to bother you. You know what I mean? If it gets to the point where you want to set up a store, okay, then at that point you probably have to go through some legal protocol, and on a tourist visa you're not going to be allowed. But again, you can have just as much success selling them from your house. Because that's what a lot of people do in Mexico and things like that. So, thank you so much, Jonathan Maurer. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for the $10, man. Man, everyone's making it rain out there today. I got almost $100 in super chats. So I want to just give a shout out to all of you guys out there. Thank you so much, and appreciate that. That's super awesome. All of you guys. Let me see. But yeah, out here it's a lot more quieter. It's a lot more chill. Just so many things. FBA. What does FBA mean? I don't even know what that means. But DJ is asking me if I have AC in any of the rooms. Yes, I do. In the bedroom, we have a brand new AC. That AC is so awesome that it literally has icicles coming out of Christian's fingers and toenails and stuff. You know what I mean? That's how cold she is, okay? I'm a polar bear, so, whatever. I love the cold. So, yeah, we got a brand new AC in the bedroom. And then in her studio, she has an older AC, but she has an AC there, no problem as well. And then we got fans all over the house. And yeah, you know what I mean? That's it. Like, I plan on, keeping my office, like in this area over there. If it gets really hot here, then I'll figure something out, you know what I mean? In order to have the air circulate some more. In fact, let me show you real quick. I might as well, since I'm ready. So, one of the plans, one of the things I'm going to be doing is to put mosquito net, so a mosquito net door. Those mosquito net doors. I think it's better this way. Okay, so I'm going to put a mosquito net door there. Okay, and then I'm going to put mosquito netting here. Okay, because these things open. All right. In fact, I should open them now because it's hot. I think that's why I'm extra hot. I forgot to open these. So, you see, ta-da, they open here. Okay, we got these bikes in the way here. I'm gonna get this shit out the way. All right, and so now we have, but the mosquitoes get in, you already know the deal. All right, so And it's just like back here. So I'm gonna get one of these, not a sliding one, but more one of the opens and closing ones. Okay, see? You got mosquito netting there. You got mosquito netting in the doors. Okay, but we just need up front. See, over here, we got like one of those fucking huge fans. This thing's going, like if I stick my fingers up in this, I'll lose my hand, okay? In fact, I gotta be careful in my room because when I stretch, I'm so tall and see, look, when yeah, you can't see. When I'm so tall, I can touch him. And yeah, you could lose a finger. So you gotta be very careful. The fans out here, you probably can't see it because of the frame rate situation with the phone and the video and stuff like that. But anyone that's been to Mexico and knows about these fans, these things are not these fans. Oh, thank you so much, Hugo. Hell yeah, brother. We busted through. What is it, like $100? Hell yeah. All right, man. Thank you so much, man. We see you now. We got food for a couple weeks, but see these wooden ones. You already know. I can stick my fucking finger up there. It's just gonna go clunk, 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 clunk. Same as that one. Nothing major. These are the ones that we have in the U.S. You know, these softy. That's why you see me sweating balls there. All right. But if I were to do the live stream from here, I will not be sweating. You know what I mean? I will not be sweating. It's so cool here. All right. So I know in the kitchen I'm gonna be fine. All right. But the audio, you know what I mean? That's the thing. Oh, thank you, David. Hell yeah. Okay, now I'm at 110 for today. Thank you so much, you guys. But yeah, so like I was saying, with this, it's way better. You know, these are the Mexican fans that we have out here, and these things are like fucking airplane propellers. So you have to be, if you're tall, you got to be very, very careful because these things will cause serious injury. Okay, that's why you don't have them in the U.S. because these manufacturers probably got sued out of the fucking regulated out of the U.S. You know, meaning that they don't allow these fans because of so many injuries. But you know, out here, you know, if you're dumbass, you know, sticks your fucking hand up there and you get, you know, your fingers chopped off, you know, they just tell you, well, why'd you fucking put your finger up there, dumbass? You know, they don't blame the company for creating an amazing fan. No, they blame your dumbass for sticking your fingers where you shouldn't be sticking your finger. You know? I mean, we don't have like child, you know what I mean? Like the child-proof, you know, fucking electrical outlet, you know what I mean? I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying. All right, so that's the same thing. That's another cool feature about Mexico. You know, the fact that, here, I'm going to show you real quick. Again, we have another power fan up in there, you see? ¿Quieres salir? No. Okay. Christian's laying down. You're like, no, I don't want to come out. Okay. But anyways. But yeah, okay. So yeah, as you guys can see, we got the power fan up in there. But that one has, there's Lambo again. We got another power fan. But you see, look, these blades are made out of, that's metal. Hold on. So if this thing is going like an airplane propeller and you stick your, oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. And there's the AC, okay? There's one AC. All right. And then there's the other AC. Okay. So. But yeah, I'm going to figure out, you know, what, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do in this area here. See, we got this fan that she brought, but this thing's like broken. So either get something like that, get an industrial fan. But, you know, those things cause a lot of noise. So I don't know. I'm figuring that out, what I'm going to do. I might be able to get a standalone AC if I can find a really cheap one. Whatever, okay? But at the end of the day, it's fine. You know what I mean? It's actually cooler here than it was in the other house. It has a lot more room to breathe. Very, you know, again, look at, you know, so look, remember, I got all that open back there, and I have all this open, you know, back here. So there's a lot more, you know, area to breathe and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, but hey, thank you guys, all of you guys, so much, you know, for all the super chats today. Seriously, wow, we broke our records. Well, we broke many records today. Look, we got a lot of records broken today. We have, you know, over 50 viewers, you know, at one time. You know, we got what else we got? We got all the donations, you know, we got all the thumbs ups, you know, we got all the love. Thank you guys so much. It makes me really happy when I make videos that really, that you guys enjoy and that you guys can, you know, get some value out of, like this one, you know, because I know that, you know, we're doing the live stream now where we're just chatting and talking about all kinds of things, but at the same time, it's, you know, it's very valuable, you know, later on, you know, once this video is published to the channel and it's there for a long time. And in fact, what I'm gonna do, I should have mentioned this earlier, I messed up. But what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna upload this to the Mexico channel, okay? My travel channel. If you haven't checked it out yet, please go down below in the description of this video and check out Jose Arteaga Travels, and that's where I'm putting all the Mexico videos, all the travel videos. But this channel is my vlog, you know, it's like my life vlog. So this is why I'm putting this here today. That's why I'm live streaming on this channel and not on the other channel. But I'm gonna be uploading this video to the other channel, okay? So you guys can watch it there, and you know, other people can watch it and stuff like that, okay? But what else? What else? Is there? I'm gonna see if there's any more questions or answers or anything like that, and that's it. I think I'm gonna end it because it's been a long enough episode. I think it gave you guys a nice tour. You guys had, you know, it was so nice to have you guys here and enjoy you guys. Now, if you guys start asking me a lot of questions, I have a lot of topics to talk about. I'll stay here as long as I have to, but you know, it's up to you guys now. Look at that, Jay Mayalano. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the belated wedding gift. We appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Seriously, by the way, now more than ever, because again, after the move, again, if you guys know anything about moving and all these things, you know, all of a sudden your bank account starts, you know what I mean? Starts getting drained real quick, all right? And it starts, you know, you start getting a little like, oh, scared, like, oh shit, come back. So this helps a lot. Trust me, this helps a lot. You know, so I really, really appreciate you guys, all of you guys. It's been, you know, you guys are awesome. But yeah, we're gonna hang tight a little bit longer. Don't worry, I'm not going away, and I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. But thank you so much, all right? Thank you, all of you guys. Let me see. Mini split AC, is that what it's called? I think it's a mini split. I don't know. I have no idea what these things are called. The first time I've ever seen these ACs is out here, because in the US we have the central AC, at least in Florida, and then we have like smaller ACs when I lived on the West Coast. So, but yeah, there's no, there is central AC out here, but it's extremely expensive to maintain, as you guys know. With these ACs, I mean, this is a way better option. I'm not gonna lie. Like I come from Florida where we have central AC, and then we have these mini splits or whatever they're called, and having these is a million times better than central AC. Central AC is just so expensive to maintain. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. There's nothing like having a full house, you know, fully nice and cold and temperature graded. You know, there's nothing like that. It's amazing, you know, but it's expensive, you know, and when you realize you really don't need that. And by the way, I am living in one of the hottest parts of Mexico. The rest of Mexico is not as hot. The rest of Mexico is in a really good elevation. It's in, most of Mexico is very mountainous. So if you live basically anywhere else in Mexico, you're going to be experiencing better weather. All right, nice, cool, temperate climate. Yeah, you know what I mean? Very, very nice weather. You know what I mean? Like it's like, I think in the 70-degree range. You know, it's a good, you know, like that's a good indicator of like what Mexico's weather is like, somewhere in the 70-degree range. So where I live in the Yucatan Peninsula. I'm like I'm only like 3 hours away from Cancun. So that goes to show you where I am. Remember, I'm more closely, you know, the weather patterns and the weather in this region is more closely related to Florida, South Florida. Again, South Florida is way hotter. So, Abby is asking me, am I north from El Centro? No, I'm actually east of El Centro. Yeah, sorry, I had to think about it for a minute. Hold on, sound effect. If you can even hear the sound effects. Oh, my mouse is running out of battery. But yeah, no, I'm actually east. Okay, so I'm east of El Centro, but I'm not too far from El Centro. I mean, basically, El Centro is like just 5 more minutes further away from where I was before. But I just happen to be in a residential area already. There goes Gizmo, gonna bark at the other dogs. So, yeah, again, very quiet out here. I got like a little corner store at the end of the block. Like not even a full block away. I got like a little corner store. The Oxxo, you know, the 7-Eleven of Mexico is like just 2 or 3 blocks away. Very, very close. Very, very convenient. I got 2 of them. We got a park like a block or 2 away. We're like a couple minutes away from the major grocery stores, the major shopping centers, So I mean, to me, as a resident here, you know, more like living here on a more regular basis, not touristing, not doing all the touristy shit, and not living, you know, like when I first got here. This is a way better option, at least for me. I know a lot of people would rather live in El Centro. I have a lot of friends that just prefer El Centro, and I love El Centro, but the reality is I want to just be on the outskirts of El Centro, like again, 5 minutes away. And 5 minutes like walking, 10 minutes walking. I'm not really far away, I'm there, okay? I can still walk to El Centro and it's gonna take me 20 minutes, 25 minutes, you know, 20 minutes, you know, the same as before. So, and bike ride, same thing, you know, 10, 15 minutes. So it's not like I'm that far away. I'm not by Paseo Montejo. You know, I'm not in the north of El Centro. You know, I'm more like towards the east. You know what I mean? East or west or south of El Centro. But east and west of El Centro is very more residential and stuff like that. So I'm like way more east, you know? Oh, thank you, Abby. I really, really appreciate that. Seriously. I mean, look, all I'm trying to do is help you guys. Look, you know why? Look, the reason I do what I do is because I remember when I was first, you know, moving out here, you know, before I moved out here, in the process of moving out here, once I got out here, you know, I myself, you know, was looking at a lot of videos of other people that have lived out here or live out here or what have you for advice, for help, for this. And so some videos are very helpful and informative, some not so much. And so, you know, to me, I'm just trying to help whoever's out there watching these videos, just like if I was helping out a friend, you know what I mean? That's it. I mean, look, a lot of you guys know, a lot of you guys have hired me for, you know, my services, you know, to help you guys move out here, to help you guys with everything. And the service you're going to get is the service you're seeing right now on this live stream. It's just me, you know, and it's just like, it's having a friend out here, you know what I mean? I don't know everything. I'm not going to fucking sit here and lie and pretend, but I'm going to try to guide you as best as possible as if you were my best friend, you know, and you're a friend of mine that wants to live out here, move out here, and I'm just going to help you. You know, that's it. When people hire me, you know what I mean? All I'm doing is just giving them all the help that you would receive from a friend living out here. Meaning, like, hey, I need to rent the house. You know, what do you think is like the best avenue or the best way? Oh, here, look, talk to this person, do this. Let's go through this avenue so you can get their locals price. Here, let's do this or that. Let's talk to them about this. Let's bring this up here. Say these phrases. You know, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever it takes. You know, someone might ask me, hey, where do you think I can get, you know, plastics, plastic garbage cans, you know, for my house? You know, again, that's something that might seem very dumb, a question, but the reality is that sometimes, you know, you'll go to like Walmart, you'll go to some of these stores out here, and you're going to look at some of the prices on some things, and you're like, whoa, this is, you know, about the same price as the U.S. What is Jose talking about? But then when you ask me, hey, where can I get the prices on those items that you were telling me? I was like, oh, you got to go to El Centro. You got to go here. You got to go there. And all of a sudden you go to that store and you're buying garbage cans for like $2, $1. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're buying you're literally coming home with like 100 fucking items, and you spent like $10, $15, as opposed to if you buy them all at Walmart and you're probably spending $50. Still cheaper than back home. But my God, you can't compare. And then I can go on and on with so many things like that. Look, that guy that sold the cheese, the guy that I showed you guys earlier, just a few minutes ago, that we bought some cheese from. You know how many expats live out here and they are afraid to even interact or talk to that person? They don't even know what they sell. They've probably been living here for years. But the reason I wanted to film that is to show you guys, look, not only what they sell, but they don't bite. They're nice. They want you to buy from them. In fact, if they see you, they're probably going to be nicer to you than a typical Mexican, because they know that you have a lot of money to buy, and that if you like their product, you're going to buy on a regular basis. So, I mean, it's as simple as that. But some people, you know, again, you know, like even me included, I didn't buy from the vendors all the time at first. It wasn't until I got together with Christian, and then she was like, hey, can we get some cheese? Can we get some this? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And then I'm like, oh, wow, okay. You know what I mean? Wow, wait a minute. This is a way better product than anything I can find in any market. You know what I mean? So, and there's so many things like that. And that's the thing, you know, that's all I try to help you guys with and provide, you know, with. And like, I'm really, it makes me so happy when you guys, you know, get so much value from it. You know what I mean? When you guys, I get emails, I get messages, I get all kinds of things all the time about, you know, the particular help that I helped you guys with. And I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't think that that little nugget of information was going to be so helpful or informative. So as you guys already know, on this channel, I have a humongous library of videos on my struggles and information on living out here in Mexico, you know, in Merida, Mexico in particular, but you know, a lot of these things are, you know, are also pertain to the rest of Mexico or anywhere you live, you know what I mean? That's another thing too. It doesn't have to be just Mexico or Latin America. A lot of these tips I give you are just things that I've learned, you know, from my travels, from living abroad and so on and so forth. And I've learned from others that live in other countries, you know, other expats that, you know, it's the same or very similar, or, you know what I mean? And so a lot of the tips that I give here, you know, you might not move to Mexico, you might move to Ecuador, you might move to the Philippines, but still there's value to be had from the information. Just like, you know, in fact, a lot of the real information that helped me when I lived out here was when I looked at other YouTubers that were just as real as me, but they were living in other countries. And then when they were like, you know, just showing the realness and being real, that was like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I see why people get the value from my videos, because, I mean, I'm showing you everything as it's happening. I mean, you know, again, I'm giving you a house tour. I was like, fuck it, let's go live. Let's do the whole thing live. Also, you see, I don't censor myself. I say fuck it all the time, or I say whatever. And then that also helps, you know what I mean? With the people, you know what I mean? Like it helps, you know, like have a better relationship with you guys and so on and so forth. In the sense that when I say, fuck this shit, or we're talking about the toilet, or we're talking about whatever, you know, a lot of you guys are like, oh, wow, this guy's real. And then other people are like, oh my God, that guy, though, I don't like the way he talks. Great, bye, see you, there's the door. You know what I mean? And that's it, you know what I mean? So it helps me as well. Don't just, you know, it's mutual. And also when people reach out to me, a good majority of the time, 95% of the time when somebody reaches out to me, it's somebody that already knows me. Where they treat me like a friend. I get to treat them as a friend, and it's a great, you know, relationship from the beginning, because, yeah, you know what I mean? You guys already know me. By the time you guys talk to me, you know, it's almost, even though I don't know anything about you, I know enough, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, whatever. I'm sorry I went off on my tangent, you know? I went off on my rant there. But let me see if there's any more questions here. Let me see. But seriously, Abby, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Okay, so Abby is asking me another question. Is it hard to get driver's licenses out here? Okay, so basically how it works is like this. If you have an American driver's license or a driver's license from another country, especially if you come from the US, Canada, whatever, that's enough. That's it. You don't need anything else. Seriously. I mean, you guys already know what I think about when it comes to paperwork, you know, licenses, restrictions and shit like that. If you don't check out the rest of my channel, so you guys know exactly what I think about all of those things. That's another main reason why I live in Mexico. So out here, you know, things like a license or, you don't really need it. Now, if you're a Mexican citizen born and raised out here, yeah, you need a license, obviously, to drive your car. If you are an expat and you have a license to drive from another country, that's all you need. You do not need an international driver's license, okay? I don't know what the fuck that's even for. With your driver's license from whatever country you're from is plenty, all right? That should serve to allow you to drive here without a problem. Now, if your license is probably expired from the US, Canada, Europe, whatever, you might need to eventually, get a Mexican driver's license. Now, I have no idea what the process is like yet, because not only I don't have a car, I don't have a need for a driver's license. My driver's license from the US is still valid, so I'm good. You know what I mean? Until I need that, then, you know, I'll get it. Now, driver's licenses are cheap. Very cheap. Tags for your cars are cheap. Insurance, I don't know yet. I don't know. I think it's not mandatory. I think car insurance is still, you know, it's up to you. It's up to you whether you want to get car insurance, okay? I think, go on. Oh, it's not. Okay, so Christian just confirmed. Car insurance is not obligatory. What is it? I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Not mandatory. So car insurance is not mandatory. Now, with that being said, I'm from Miami, okay? Even though car insurance is mandatory in the US, In Miami, half of the people or more don't have car insurance. So when you live in a place like that, like Mexico, where car insurance is not mandatory, when you're driving your car or you got a nice car, you probably want to get really expensive car insurance, something like full coverage, because if you get in an accident with somebody and you already know that they're not going to have car insurance, well, guess what? You better have car insurance or you're going to be fucked. All right, that's my experience from living in Miami. So if you're going to come out here and you're going to get if you're going to get $1,000 car, you don't need car insurance. Okay, again, confirmed by Christian. I would do my own homework. All right, do homework on your own. Okay, there's someone in the chat that says that you need car insurance. I think, I'm going by what Christian tells me, and I'm going by my experience in Mexico. I'm going to say you don't need car insurance. Okay. But with that being said, if you're going to get a fancy car, there's a lot of friends of mine that have fancy cars out here, whether it's a BMW, whether it's whatever, then yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I would highly suggest that you get, sorry, I got distracted by something outside for a second. I would highly suggest that you get some sort of car insurance, because again, if you got a nice fancy BMW, you want to make sure that you're not paying an exorbitant amount of money to the dealership to fix your car, that you have insurance cover that, okay? So that's that. And then with your driver's license, again, you're good. If your driver's license is still valid from whatever country you're from, you should be fine out here, no problem. And the same thing goes with every country. If you're a Mexican and you're in the US, believe it or not, your Mexican driver's license is enough for you to drive in the US. You don't need a US driver's license, okay? A state, okay? So that's just, but as you guys know, when you're in the US, the cops and law enforcement treat you, the individual, very different. Out here, again, the cops really don't have that much power, so as long as you're following the laws, which they're few to begin with, you're good to go. Again, as long as you're not murdering people, as long as you're not fucking selling drugs, as long as you're not fucking, doing anything very bad and hardcore, you're good. You're good. So, Alemão, I am living in Chuminopolis. I am living in, because you guys are going to find out eventually anyway. So I'm living by Plaza Patio. I'm in that area, all right? I'm not giving an exact address, all right, for obvious reasons, but you guys will figure it out. As you guys see me doing the bikes around town and the walks and talks, but you already know where the area. I'm in Del Carmen, Chuminopolis, by Plaza Patio. I'm in the east part of town, okay? So that's where I am, all right? I think it's Del Carmen. I don't know, whatever. I forgot. But anyways. But yeah. So anyways, shout out to all of you guys, Alemão, everybody. David Mooks, Abby, M, Vicky, everybody. Shout out to all of you guys. So yeah, I'm just looking at some chats.
Jonathan Mauer pregunta que si tenemos una dirección para que nos puedan mandar equipo o algo así.
Oh, okay, Jonathan. Okay, yeah, you know what? If you guys want some sort of address, to send me stuff. Now, the whole P.O. Box thing is a little meh, right now. But Jonathan wants us, was inquiring about our address in order to send us something. If you guys want to do something like that, please just send me an email and, some point today, maybe tomorrow. We actually have an appointment to get to later. So, but I will answer you guys and I will give you my address. So, whoever is interested that wants to send me something. By the way, I'm not just going to give my address to some random dude. I'm going to give it to Jonathan because, he donates like every week. He's hanging out with us for fucking ever. So, for sure, Jonathan, no worries. You know what I mean? If you show up to my house, it's going to be all right. You know what I mean? I'll just send Gizmo to say hi. No, just kidding. Sorry. Hold on. I need the soundboard. So, Jim Madrigal, thank you so much for the extra $10, man. No, muchas gracias a ti, man. Anytime, bro. You know what I mean? I really appreciate you guys, and, to me, my time is very valuable, but again, you know what I mean? Like, I do this because I know this is very valuable to you guys too, and it's like the feeling is mutual. So thank you so much for all the donations. I know you gave me another donation. I don't know how much it was, but whatever. Thank you for the extra $10. Thank you so much. All right. But yeah, again, anyone is send me an email. All the information for my email to reach out to me, all that stuff is either in the description to this video, or the description of every video, or just go to my website, josearteaga.com, josearteaga.com. Go there and you can find how to reach me. Send me an email, especially you, Jonathan, and yeah, for sure, we'll get in touch there. Now, quick caveat: anyone that wants to send me anything to Mexico, it's probably going to cost you 60 to 100 bucks, all right? Because of, just the way that things are, okay? So just the package might be around 60 to 100 bucks, okay? I'm trying to work on a cheaper alternative, and I gotta talk to my friend about that. So, but still, it might be 40 bucks, okay? But still, it's expensive, okay? Because you need to send it UPS, FedEx. FedEx is preferable. So UPS, FedEx, or DHL. Because that's the only way that it's really going to get to my house. Because if you send it through the postal service, even though the U.S. postal service is amazing and quick and awesome, when it gets to Mexico, the Mexican postal service is terrible. So you might send me something today and I won't get it for 2 months. And that's assuming I get it at all. And when I get it, the package might be destroyed. It's happened already a bunch of times. Not just to me, but plenty of people. So the Mexican Postal Service is terrible. But there are a lot of other Mexican alternatives that are great. But the thing is that as an outside, let's say you're sending something from outside, from the US, Canada, Europe, whatever, you can't access the local Mexican shipping company. So you got to go through something like FedEx, UPS, DHL, and it's expensive. Okay, so just throw a shout out to, because look, for example, this microphone. So I got myself, shout out to Hanson, shout out to Tim out there. The guy I do the boomer and the zoomer with. Here, let me show you guys. So this huge microphone is like 130 bucks. Okay, and I got this in order to do the podcast, in order to do a lot of the things that we're doing here with the show, increase and improve the audio quality. But with that being said, this thing cost like basically almost 250 bucks instead of 130, and it was because of the shipping, the import fees, and so many other things like that. So, and again, my friend had to ship it out here to me because we were trying to save some money, because when we were trying to do it through Amazon, just trying to do it through regular avenue, it was 250 bucks. And I'm like, oh, let's see if we can do it ourselves and save some money. It came out to 250 bucks anyway. We actually saved $5, but really it was the same price. But whatever, we got it out here, okay? And he was able to send some other goodies, so that was actually a positive, okay? So he sent. In fact, do I have it here? Actually, I don't have it here. Oh man, I got it somewhere in the room. But he sent some other really cool stuff, and I'll show you next live stream, okay? For sure. It's just somewhere. Yeah, I know. Everybody has something to say about that microphone. It looks like a big black dildo. I know, right in front of my face. I know. Trust me, it's the constant joke. That's why I didn't want to get it to begin with. I swear to God, I did not want to get that. But when I finally got it and the audio quality was so amazing, I was like, okay, I guess I can have a big black, long, strong thing in front of my face for a little while. As long as it doesn't penetrate anything, I think we're good to go. Hold on, it's sound effect. So, all right, guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut it because it's already. What time is it? Oh wow, it's already 12. Okay, so yeah, we definitely gotta go. All right. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really, really appreciate you. In fact, let me just let's take one little stroll. We'll say goodbye from outside. All right. But yeah, guys, that's it. We got to end the show because I got a lot of things to do, like laundry. See, we already got some rope hanging here. We got to do laundry. We got to clean the house. We got an appointment to get to. We have a lot of things to do. But yeah, you know what I mean? This house is going to be part of the show. You know what I mean? Part of the show on all 3 of the channels. Because on this channel, as you guys saw from the front of the house, okay, so on the cooking channel and the growing channel, we're going to be backyard as a main component to a lot of the things that we're doing. Okay, so this is all going to be part of the channel now. The backyard and the kitchen. Okay, the kitchen that we're still building here, okay? We should have it ready by next week. We should start filming by September, early September. So right around the corner. But then here, the room here, which is my office. See, look, this is where I was recording from there. So this huge room here, you know, we're going to be using this as well, okay? But on this channel, most likely, okay? And what can I fit back here, guys? Come on, I'll take a guess. What can I put back here? That's right, a green screen and things like that. So you already know we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff. We're going to really, you know, see if we can make way better videos, better content. Now we got the better microphone for better audio quality. The audio, that microphone is amazing because not only can I make better podcasts, make better audio for the things that I'm doing for this channel, for the podcast and all this other stuff, but in the kitchen, I plan eventually down the line to get some sort of boom mic maybe set up, you know, in the kitchen, some sort of boom mic stick, you know, like a boom, and then have that thing attached to it, so that way when I'm cooking, again, I might not do this, okay, because it might be way too expensive. I'm just probably, you know, daydreaming here. But you know, have something like that so I can have it here so that when I'm cooking and I can get like the nice, beautiful, crisp sound of all the cooking. You know what I mean? So that, you know, I'm going to be doing a lot of really cool things. You know what I mean? So like I said, you know, we got like a whole studio here. Okay, you know, for us to do a lot of awesome stuff on this channel, for us to do stuff on the other channel, on the travel channel, you know, and so on and so forth. As you guys already know, I'm going to be doing my walks and talks in a brand new neighborhood, in a brand new area. We're going to be doing brand new stuff. I'm going to be uploading this video to the other channel and so on and so forth. So you guys already know what's up, you know. We're going to be having a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of interesting times. It's only the beginning. I wanted to show you guys all the way from my humble beginnings, you know what I mean? Not just from when I moved here, but through the whole process as me coming into this brand new home and all this other stuff. And I recorded the move. So you guys remember on this channel, I recorded when I first moved into, when I first came to Mexico and when I moved into the home that I was living at before. Well, guess what? I also filmed the move here, and I'm going to be showing you guys. Okay, so I'm going to be adding to that. I'm going to be, you know, what is it? Editing that video, and I'm going to be showing you that so that you guys can see exactly, you know what I mean, how the house looked like from the beginning, how it looked like when we moved in here, the process of us moving, and so on and so forth. So it's going to be a lot of fun, you know what I mean, like for sure. It's just a lot of, it's hard to make content, you know, with the makeshift situation I have here, but hey, I'm still making it happen. You guys already know me, and that's what makes all this so much fun. Not just for you, but for me as well. Trust me, I'm having a blast, all right? Don't get it twisted, all right? All right, so if I wasn't having fun, I wouldn't be doing any of this shit, all right? For reals. So I learned that the hard way. So guys, you already know the deal. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please check out the other channels. Check out all the links down below, all the description in the description. Check out the podcast. Checking it all out, guys. All right, because we have a lot of stuff. I already have a ginormous amount of content, and I got even more content coming our way. So you already know the deal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys. Oh, by the way, yeah, I won't see you till next Wednesday. I'm not gonna have a video this weekend. I don't think so. I'll see you next week. Bye. All right, now how the hell do I end this thing here? Oh, there we go. Okay. Bye.